Hey everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we will take some more examples to see how we can insert multiple records in the given table. So this is the student details table that we are going to use. So I will open a new query window. So I'll simply click on new query and this will open a new query window for us. Let's run a simple select statement first of all to see the data that we have. So I can simply write select star from student details. So this is the table that we have. And let's execute this statement, select it and execute it. So this is the table that we have created, right? Now, in the last session, we discussed that we were inserting different records into this table. But what if we are interested in inserting multiple records in one go in this table? So how we can write that piece of code? So we can write insert into student details. Since we are interested in inserting the values in all the columns, so no need to mention the columns after writing the table name. Press enter. Now write values, bracket open, bracket close. Now you will have to provide the values for each one of the columns that you can see here in the output. So first of all, you need to provide the student name. So let's say the student name for the new student is Mayank. Then comma, you need to provide the gender. So again, the gender is male, so you can write M in single quotes, comma. Now you need to write the age. Let's say the age is 18 years. So you can write 18. And the date on which he participated in the event, let's say the date was 2024, 2nd Feb. Right. And then comma. After that, you need to provide the distance covered in units. So let's say the distance covered was 115.35 units. Now, this was about the first record that we have created, but we are interested in inserting multiple records. So after writing this first record, after values, you can write comma, and now you can again similarly write the second record. So bracket open, bracket close, inside the bracket, in the single quotes, provide the name of the other candidate, other student. So let's say the name of the new student was might be Raj, or maybe we have already taken Raj. We can take any other name. Might be Mahesh, and comma. Again, the gender is male, so we can write M. And let's say the age is, let's say 34 years. Comma, and in the single quotes you need to provide the date of the event. So let's say the event date was 2023 and your, let's say 8 November. So sorry, 11/08, then comma, you need to provide the distance covered. So let's say the distance covered was equal to 324.66 units. So you can see that we will now be inserting two records in one go in this table, right? So if I will now select the statement written from line 5 to 7, and if I'll now execute it, so you can see two rows affected because we have inserted two rows in this table, in the student details table. Now, if I will run the simple select statement written in line number 3, and if I'll select it, if I'll execute it, so you can see that we are having a total of 4 records. Why? Because we have inserted 2 more new records in this table now. So that is one thing. Also, when you are actually writing the insert statement in this way, where you are not specifying the column names after the table name, right? Because you have to insert the values in all the columns. So how will you determine that first of all you need to provide the student name, then you need to provide the gender, then you need to provide the age, and then you need to provide the event date. After that only you need to provide the distance. How will you know about that order? So for that purpose, you can check the ordinal position. So how ordinal position can be checked? You can write this simple select statement. So you can write select star from information underscore schema dot columns where table name like, so inside the single quotes, you can provide the table name. So the table name is student details without schema. You can simply provide the table name here. And now if you will execute the statement written in line number 9, you will see that you will find the ordinal position for each one of the columns. So student name is 1. So first of all, provide the student name. Gender is 2. So then provide the gender. Age is 3. So then provide the age. After that, even date. And then we have distance. So in that way, you can insert records into a given table. Now, let's take an example where we are interested in inserting values only in certain columns. We do not want to insert the values in all the columns, but we are interested in inserting values in certain columns. So how we can write that? So we will write insert into student details. This is the table name. And now you will have to specify the columns, the specific columns in which you want to insert the data. So let's say we only want to provide the student name and the gender. So you can write student name, comma, gender, and then press enter, values, bracket, open bracket, close. Now here you need to provide the values only for student name and gender. And for rest, all other columns, null will be inserted on its own. So we will see how it looks. First of all, let's say the new student is maybe Priya. And the gender is obviously female. So we can write FF. So we will insert this record. So I will select the statement written in line 11 and 12. And I will simply execute it. So one more row was impacted. And now let's run a simple select statement to see the data that we now have in the table. So I can write select star from student details. If you will select the statement written in line 14 and if you will execute it, so you can see that the 5th row that was inserted here, we have the value in age column as null, the value in event date column as null, and distance also null. Because we didn't provide values for these columns. We only provided values for the columns student name and gender in record number 5, right? So in that way, you can insert records in a given table. So I hope this video was helpful. We'll meet in the next session. We'll discuss about other concepts as well, and we'll take more questions. So till then, thank you. Bye-bye.